Well, today's the 7th of April, it's 2025, and we've come down to West Bay, near to Bridport, and we're going to go down to the sea, but just look what we found behind us. We found an elephant. And apparently there's lots of these dotted around in different parts, and they're all to encourage donations to various charities. This one is to the official Stampede by the Sea, and you can download the app and you can make a donation to that. Stampede by the Sea, Hospice Care Heroes. But we're going to go down now to towards the beach. We've managed to park in the car park, nice big car park here, and they do have facilities which are quite handy, and a little visitor centre there. This part here actually used to be the station. Sadly, no more. Just like so many places in England, railway stations were cut, 1960s I think it was, beaching, and so no train down to West Bay, but they've preserved just this little part, which is the old platform and railway station buildings, and that's where the train line would have gone. There is something of a move to bring back the railway lines, and I would personally love to see far more railways. Sorry if there's a bit of a rubbing noise, my coat seems to be catching on something. It's very chilly this morning. Parasols needed. We've been very lucky with superb weather while we've been here, and today is a perfect example. Just blue sky all around, not a cloud anywhere. And the girls have brought their buckets and spades, but my memory of West Bay is pebbles.
There is a sandy beach.
There's a sandy part to it. Pebbles and seagulls, they are my memories of West Bay. Another big car park here. It's a little bit out of season, so not too busy today. These car parks you have to pay and display, and depends how many hours you stay in. So 3 hours is, I think, £3.30. It's not too expensive really. Closer you get to the beach though, the more expensive it's likely to be. So have a look to see what these are. Stop. There's a car's coming along this road, so we have to be very careful.
Mummy can't run anymore.
No, wait here now because Mummy can't run. Twisted her ankle, didn't she, in the park?
Yeah. I'm not going to do that ever again.
No, she thought she'd broken it. Went off to A&E, they x-rayed it.
What's A&E?
Really swollen, but fortunately,
What's A&E?
accident and emergency. A&E. No break, fortunately, but badly sprained.
Are we crossing? No, stay on this side.
I think we need to go down this way.
Luna, not yet. No, mami can't walk on the stone. Iremos a la otra playa, cariño.
Lots of pubs and restaurants along here, and very famous for their fish and chips.
can walk along the back of the beach. If you
I'm
want
going to walk up to the top of that hill so I can see the sea,
Go on then.
and I'll catch you up. Which way are you going?
You can go with them if you want to, and I'm going to go around that way.
Yeah.
I'll meet you around the other side.
Okay.
No, you're not
This one's referred to as the East Beach car park. And yeah, it's a little bit more expensive here, so closer you get to the sea, more convenient, pay a bit more. Oh, and the winter time, sorry, I'm all wrong there. The winter hours, which is, oh no, we're now in April, so we are on the summer hours. I may have got that wrong from the other one, I don't know. £6.30 for 3 hours here. I think there was only one price on the other one. But just look at that mound in front. Oh. Are we going to climb that mountain? And just as a reminder, if you are going to Mallorca and you're driving a car and you're in the Calvia area, that's Palma Nova, Magaluf, Baleares, all those, you have to pay for the parking there now. It's the restrictions change as of April, so when we get back to pay for the parking, of course our car's in the car park at the airport, so we've got to pay for the parking there as well. This is just a pebble mountain. It's going to be really hard to climb up. I know it's going to be 2 steps forward and 1 step back for me going up here, so I climb up and slide back down again. Anyway. It looks like sand, but it's actually small pebbles. Serena can't come up here because she's done her ankle, so she's walking around, and we'll catch up with her on the other side. Can we get to the top? Get to the top. Lovely blue sea out there. Right, it's photo time. I have done a video here in West Bay before, quite a long time ago, and one of the things I pointed out is why Bridport and West Bay are famous is because they were featured in a TV series called Broadchurch, and this particular beach is where the whole, I think it all starts on the beach, particularly down towards the side there. It's quite a dangerous beach because of the rocky cliff face. And we're just walking to the top of the pebbles, and it's very steep down here.
There's some sand there.
The beach goes on there. We're on the Jurassic Coast, but the cliff face is very unstable, and every now and again rocks fall from the top, so you're not really supposed to get too close to it. But the sea's looking lovely today. Some waves. My goodness, there's somebody in the sea today. They're very brave souls. Temperature of the sea, I think I saw, was about 8 or 9 degrees, maybe getting close to double figures, but people on the beach. And the temperature this morning is only just got into double figures, but the sun, it's not too bad. Should get up to about 20 degrees today. We're walking across the top. Towards the harbour wall. There's the harbour wall, and you can see the coastline as we go around. It is a very rocky coastline, and the interesting thing really is it gets eroded away by the weather, and the new some new rocks appear, and as we're on this Jurassic Coast, there are just little fossils everywhere. So great place to come and find fossils.
I'm going to show Mummy when she comes singles. Mummy!
Oh, there's Mummy, look.
Mummy, I got lots of stones.
I don't know if you noticed, but both Luna and Savannah have got their Mallorca football strips on, covered with jumpers at the moment because it's a bit chilly.
Go.
Right, we're going down to join Mummy and come back up a bit later. Go on. Watch House Cafe.
I've got all stones in my shoes as well. Stop. Mira, no te lo puedes quitar así, cariño.
Just coming away from the beach now, and like many places in the UK, there's lots of public toilets. This is the West Bay Discovery Centre. Unique building known locally as the Chapel on the Beach. It was previously the West Bay Methodist Church, built in 1849. It has now been lovingly restored by the Bridport Area Development Trust and reopened to become the West Bay Discovery Centre, opening its doors in 2018. This building is now a treasure trove of West Bay stories, information, as well as a base for activities, exploration and adventure. And we found another elephant. And this elephant's actually got some elephants painted on its back.
We try and steer clear.
And this is the Discovery Centre. So lots of activities for the children to take part in. Scientific things as well, including a microscope down here. Explanations of all of the different facets of the landscape here, which is this crumbling coastline. And this is one of the local rocks here. If you look closely on West Bay, you'll see a thick band of this grey rock running along a section at the top of the cliff. It's actually called forest marble and is made up of crushed and compacted shells that were deposited about 160 million years ago. And this one here is there's a thin band of this. It's a buttery coloured limestone that can be seen running along the top of the cliff, and it was deposited in the warm sea areas around 170 million years ago. It contains lots and lots of fossils, and this specimen also has lots of holes made by the small sea creatures. It's actually called an inferior oolite. One of the businesses has been shipbuilding over the years, and a nice display here of how it used to be. I haven't been to Sherborne on this trip, but this is HMS Sherborne. Love my cameras, and here are some other old examples. including a box brownie.
9 more.
You can imagine over the years they've had lots of smugglers showing all the places where they might have landed, how to spot them with a telescope, how to fend them off with a gun. So I just sat down at the microscope. This is the microscope here, and you put your sample underneath, and then on the screen here you can actually look at that and you can focus it, and you can zoom in. That's quite good. I'd quite like one of these at school. This would have been great. Zoom right in. How super is that? That is really good. Well, that's one you need to have in schools, I think. Some of the sort of fossils that you can find in this area. Lovely example of an ammonite there. I've just come outside. They're busy painting in there, just looking at the elephants along here. And I'm just going to be walking through West Bay. I may as well walk down here. In the past, come down here for ice cream as well. And fish and chips, which are a bit further over there. There's a coffee bar, takeaway, and ice cream parlour. You can imagine how busy this is in the summer. Bit chilly for ice cream, but I'm sure we're going to see people with their ice creams. Coffees and pastries, and Serena says she's going to get me a Cornish pasty. I do like a Cornish pasty. Even though we're in Dorset, but that doesn't matter. Church across the road is St John's Church. To the harbour now. Local artist studio, paintings there. And this is just part of the harbour here. And one thing we're not used to in Majorca is the fact that here the sea level goes up and down twice a day because we've got tides. And well, you can see where the water is now, and you can see where the seaweed is on the side there, and obviously the difference in height can be quite dramatic, and it varies different parts of the world. The sea level does go up and down different amounts. Across the road, Harbour Amusements. I'm sitting over there, and the George, that's West Bay George. And the interesting thing on the other side here is the little kiosks. They're all little fish and chip shops. Lots and lots of them. So 1, 2, 3 on there, and then there's 1, 2, 3 a bit further on. Market stall set up here. A bit like Palmanova. We've got hair braiding, a bit like Pagara. No, a bit like Santa Ponsa. That's where I usually see them. Mulled wine and cider in that one. It's not just fish and chips then. Really good coffee. And ice cream. Apple cake. And now again round the harbour. Very well sheltered harbour. That's the entrance. If we just look over on the other side, these look like they are sluices for raising and lower. There's a river coming in there so that it doesn't all flow out too quickly. It's all controlled by those. They can be raised or lowered by electric motors, or there might even be a hand wheel on them, I don't know. And then if we look down here, the water is being allowed to escape. Should be done through a turbine, shouldn't it? I wonder if it is. Well, they look like they could be fun.
You know, and let the builder come in to try and repair some of the boats. What table? For the weekend.
And then the typical little fishing boats. People who come on a holiday here, one of the things the children like to do is catch crabs. Donuts and churros. Churros being very Spanish. They serve breakfast all day. Pretty little harbour with not too many boats in at this time of the year. I think probably as it warms up a little, we'll start to see more boats here. I did mention when we were on the beach there that this was made famous by Broadchurch. It's the centre, and it wasn't just the beach that was in it. Some of the other buildings, in fact this one across the road, which we're coming up to, was used as the police station. That one over there. Oh, and there's another elephant. So I've just been told that these elephants at the end of the season, or when they finish this, they're actually going to be auctioned off as well. So you'll be able to buy one and have it put in your garden, or donate it to some other use. But there's one of the elephants, and there's about 50 of them around, I think they said. Not all in Bridport, I don't think, or West Bay. We went into the cafe last time we were here. That was actually supposed to be the police station. It wasn't really, obviously, but had a bit of a makeover. Oh, and I found another elephant. God, coming thick and fast now. There's a sprayer. I better not get too close, otherwise I'll turn blue. Spraying the paint blue. Oh, I can smell it as well. So here's another one of these elephants. And I can see another elephant down there. go and investigate. This is the sea wall we're on now. You can see some of the debris that the storms have washed up, and we can see the next little beach across there. That one does have a little bit of sand on it. I think the girls want to play on the sand. The other one's full of pebbles. We're going to have a little walk along here and see if we can, well, have a look at the elephant. The sea's really calm actually on this side. And very clear. And there's the elephant. Getting a better view walking along here of the West Bay beach. We were standing at the top of all of that pebbles on that side, and but just now beyond that you can see the cliffs, and they're pretty much vertical in some sections, and really dangerous. When people get close to the edge, it sort of puts your heart in your mouth. And there's another elephant on the other side, I can see. Fishing is restricted along this part. This is the entrance to the harbour. You come in there, but you can see just how quickly it gets very sheltered. And there's the beach.
It's not mild, it's no further. But it's flat, or like patted down, not like but I think if you ever get the opportunity,
I've just been taking a few photos. Really crisp, clear day today. Not a cloud in the sky. Let's walk back down. The harbour's on that side, and just walking back towards the beach on this side. And hopefully at some point I'll meet up with the girls. Some of the areas around here were actually used as rehearsal for the D-Day landings during the Second World War. Still a cold, biting wind. If that dropped down, it would be really beautiful. It's school holidays around this time as well, so even though it's a Monday, there's lots of children around because they're on their school holidays. So what better place to come than the Seaside and West Bay. Nice place.
Just like float around for a bit because you're tired.
Children having their photograph taken by the elephant, so just wait while they get that done. There's the elephant, look.
Now there's one on the other side.
I think I've found another elephant. Thick and fast they're coming today. I think I might have lost count. These seaside resorts, they always have lots of benches and places you can sit, and some of them are in the shade and some of them are in the sun. And then perhaps in the summer the deck chairs might come out. There you go, there's another one of these elephants. This is the beach, again very pebbly. Quite big pebbles here, but there's a little bit of sand down there for them to play on. I don't have to walk much further to find the next one. Here's the next of the elephants. It's quite something for the children to come and look for. It encourages them to walk along. But, our girl's really a very good walker, so not really a problem. Very nice. There's a hillside walk you can do here, which you can see maybe a lot of people going up on. I won't be doing that, but it does allow you to go and climb up onto the cliffs, but always keeping a safe distance from the edge, because that's where it's a little bit dangerous. There's street parking here. I don't know if you have to pay for this. There'll be a sign somewhere which will tell you. And yeah, you can pay by mobile or you can play at the meter, so there must be a meter down there somewhere. So you can go up, or you can stay down on this level and carry on walking along the promenade right by the sea. I don't think I better go too far, otherwise I might miss my Cornish pasty. And I wouldn't want to do that. I do like a Cornish pasty. Anita's actually promised to make a pie this afternoon. I wonder if they realise that. Anita's planning to do a chicken and mushroom pie. Little holiday type chalet things you've got there. I think perhaps more in the warmer climates, from May to October, they offer free wheelchair hire, so you can get into the sea if you need that sort of assistance. And there will be some beach matting down just to make it easier to move along the beach. And there's some changing places and toilet facilities. Just keeping my eye out for our girls. Plenty of cafe bars and bars open.
Another one!
Lots of preconditions.
Sea view. Here come the girls. Who's that? Ah, it's Luna. Whoa, whoa, nearly dropped my pasty then. Oh, for any of you wondering what a pasty is, that's what a pasty is. Designed for the tin miners. And they used to take this down, it was like the whole lunch for them. And it's got a crusty edge, and they used to hold it by the crusty edge, but they wouldn't eat that because that's how you get poisoned by the metals down there. I'm going to eat it, I'm not going to get poisoned.
A bit like an empanada.
A bit like an empanada, yeah. Cheers, everyone. Well, the girls have made their way down to the beach.
Right, but then we're not going to find Nina. We get it?
And we can just sit, enjoy the sunny weather,
Let's go find Nina.
and keep our eye on them just down there. Lots of children now playing on the beach, and some of them even going into the water.
Sit in.
Some more playing on the rocks over there. I think they've already made some friends. Dad, keep your eye on where you're going. Which one's for Grandad? That one?
No, that's Savannah.
Oh, no, Savannah's got one.
So yeah, that one's yours.
Right, thank you very much. Wow, look at that for a big ice cream.
My one's here.
Well, we've enjoyed our ice creams, we've enjoyed our Cornish pasties, and we're going to be making our way back to the cars now. I've just been noticing the... yeah, my battery just ran out, so... anyway, I was just noticing the quayside here. And if you look at how the tarmac there is all broken up, it looks like the whole quay wall is collapsing into the sea. Going to be some major repair work going on there. They put some scaffolding at the moment, and there's some ballast that's been put into the sea to protect it. Anyway, we've finished here now. We're going to head back around the harbour and then back to the car and then home. Been a lovely day out. Lots of wonderful sunshine.
What a beautiful day.
Lovely harbour views. Oh, what have they got in there? Crabs.
Wow. Are they easy to catch?
It depends really, because they are quite easy, but not when there's loads and loads of people just all crowded. But there's not a lot of people around, so it's quite easy. Yeah, we've got about 12 crabs in and back. But the manual would be going to
Catch the crabs and throw them back. It's like a game, isn't it? Wind's picking up again. Well, it's lovely when you're out of the wind. It's a bit chilly when you're in it.
Ya veremos si te portas bien. Si te portas bien, sí.
When we were sitting by the sea, we saw one of these ribs belting along on the sea. It looked to be going very fast. It says she's actually done it. I think I might have done it, but not here.
We've gone from this side.
We went to Navy Days once.
In literally a month.
Yeah. And what happens next?
I'm pretty sure we did it then. And oh yes, because we had to put on the life jackets, and there were these newfangled life jackets, and I got myself all in a twist with it. Well, actually, just while we've been sitting there, the height of the water on this side has gone up considerably. And that's the tide coming in. No fish and chips for us today. Save that for another trip. Although quite like the fish and chips when we go down to Lyme Regis. That's just along the coast from here. Another place for fossils. and the hair braiding. They also do henna tattoos, which is also something else. It's very typical you get in Mallorca, and particularly in Santa Ponza, I guess along the front in Palma Nova too.
Yeah. Maybe said it was very nice. So you go for
Just looking at the time on the clock of St John's Church, well, it's a bit slow or a bit fast or a bit completely wrong. It's now 20 to 2. Is this where you got the pasties from? Cornish bakery. Well, they were delicious.
They sold out of sausage rolls though.
Thank you. Looking busy. Go right. I'm going right. It's the ice creams. Ooh, I can smell the pastries.
Oh no, actually I won't have a water, so that's alright. I'll stay along with you, alright? Mummy?
Well, this is the Custom House Emporium. Fascinating place. Sort of place you never know what you're going to find. It's just got a little bit of everything. Is it a museum? Is it an antique shop? It's open 7 days a week, and it doesn't cost you anything to go in and have a look around, and you might spend some money while you're here anyway. As I said, it's really quite fascinating with all the different things you can find in here. A real emporium, and we've got some fossils as well. It's like the ancient and the modern. Goodness, what have we got there?
Do you not hear when I keep saying sucker? Because of that.
Whole load of things outside as well. And there's another floor which I'm not going to have time to go and have a look at, but just fascinating things. Well, just before we actually leave West Bay, just to show you some of the beautiful countryside around here, and it is really, really pretty. We're going off now to find the girls, and then it's time to go home. Well, just before we do leave, that's the old railway station. What I've just noticed, not really noticed this before, this is the railway trail, so you can actually follow the old railway trail down there, which goes towards Maiden Newton and Bridport. And there's a whole trail. And this is the children's park, which is where the girls are. Oh, and they found a swing for two.
Do you want me to stop it?
Very good.
Stop.
Well, we're time to go home now. So hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll look forward to seeing the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Say bye, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye. It gives you a photo as well.